So, Derrick, we've been told that you met your girlfriend off the KO phone.
Oh.
Can you explain to us?
What's the hotline? What was?
The tour, like the fucking, what tour was we on? Like
Fresh Till Death, I think.
the Zero tour, huh?
The Fresh Till Death,
we was fucking bored in that van and they set up the hotline. I was the only one taking calls and shit. Everybody's in the back, like everybody's in the back. I'm taking like 200 calls and shit. Like I'm fucking
Man of the
like
people.
Like this is my first tour and shit. Like I'm just hyped. Like all right,
That's
whatever.
good though. That's
nice.
good
You know what I
outreach.
mean?
I think that's great marketing for you guys.
Just talking to people like whatever, blah blah blah. Like, and then she called and we just hit it off from there and just kept talking and shit.
So
but
you just picked up and you're like, hello?
It was random. No,
and it's a girl
honestly,
and she's like,
it was just random. Like I'm on the phone with people and like it's like people are just calling like so the missed call log just filled with missed calls, missed voicemails and shit. I just scrolled and like picked the number and it was her. I was like, oh, it was random.
Wow.
Where were you able to meet up with her for the first time? Like how long did you talk on the phone before you actually met up?
Oh no, like a couple of days probably, and then made up. We just like probably talked like for a couple of weeks and shit before we actually like hit it off. You know,
Still together?
Before we made it official. Yeah.
Nice.
It happens. People meet on Instagram all day long.
Did she know who you were
That's
before
sketchy,
she called?
You think Instagram is more sketchy than a phone call?
I mean, what you mean? I mean, like, it's just like, it's all sketchy though, but it's just like, just think about it.
Oh, I'm not
like,
saying meeting on a phone call is sketchy. I'm just saying, like,
You know what's sketchy is Tinder.
I agree with that.
Tinder's pretty fast paced.
That's the master.
Has Tinder worked for you? Have you managed to
Yeah, I mean,
steal some deals on Tinder?
Goes down.
Wow.
What's been the shortest
Yes.
amount of time you've been able to Tinder and like seal the deal from like the moment you click yes to like is it hours? Is it days? I know people that have done it within like one day.
I've done it in like 2-3 hours.
Oh
That shit, hey, that shit went down in fucking Houston. Was it Houston or?
Hey.
It was Houston.
Oh,
fucking.
hey.
I didn't see anything.
Yeah, nah. I mean, I like hit somebody up on Tinder like, "What up? I'm in the area," and then like, she was like, "I ain't got no gas money." I was like, "What? Like, you ain't got no gas money? Like, no wonder you're on Tinder." And
Just
fucking
waiting.
next thing you know, like I was like, just fucking scram some change up, like, you know what I mean? Like scrounge it up, like whatever you do. And then she figured it out. She's like, yo, I got like a couple bucks and some change. Like I'm putting it in the tank. And I was like, no.
You fucking with them stragglers.
Yeah, dude, straight up. And then she comes, and then like she's coming to the like hotel, and like everybody's trying to go to the strip club. So I'm like, fuck this. Like I'm trying to go to the strip club. She's like, no, wait, like, you know, wait till I get there. And I'm like, all right, I'll wait. And I like lied and I got in the car with the van with everybody in the team. And then like, I was like, watch, she's about to roll up right now. But I like left one of the homies that I know from, it was Atlanta. I left one of the homies from Atlanta like at the hotel. I was like, yo, if she pops up, like hit me up and tell me if she's right. And then like she did, and she walked in and I called my homie. I was like, yo, like if she's right, like try and swindle her to the strip club. And then like, and then we bounced out, and then he was like, yo, she's down. Just pay for me and her entry. And I was like, fuck it, whatever, all right. Cause he said she was right, so like, I paid for his entry and her entry, and then next thing you know, like we're at the strip club chopping it up. Everybody's pissed because I look like that dude, like just chopping up with a trick at the strip club.
Wow.
I was like, fuck everybody, you know what I mean? Like this is random and funny as shit, like whatever, like, and then, you know, whatever.
Needless
That's
to say,
awesome.
you guys don't keep
Couple
in
hours.
touch.
It's probably one of the hottest dating apps, probably. It's like top 3 or some shit.
For sure. Yeah, I've been hearing all about this. That's crazy. I didn't
We're
know
off
how
the
it worked
market.
out.
Tinder doesn't.
I'm about to see Erica. I'm gonna slide through.
Yeah, right.
there.
Yes.
Someone can post my photo up. I'm not on it. Dane, what happened to when you went to 6 months in Juvenile Hall when you were in Minnesota? What happened there?
That was because I used to go to this school, and I always used to have these like homies that I used to chill with, and like, I don't know, we just like were over school kind of in a way, and then we just like group up together, and like, well, realistically, it was like I used to do graffiti, and then somebody like snitched on our little crew that we had going on, and then like all of us got brought into some like gnarly like room where we got investigated. And then we all denied it, but then he showed pictures of all of our work, and then he was like, yo, like we got some dude that claims this is all you guys, and he was so on point, like boom, 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 you know, like, and then I guess somebody like ratted us all out, we all got caught up, and then we all had like mad felonies, but then they all got dropped because we were kids, like, you know, so I don't know, it just got dropped. And the next thing you know, I got put on probation, and then
How old were you, I'm sorry?
I was like 15.
Okay.
And then we all got put on probation, and then like I'd go to school, and then like, you know, like I just decided to ditch school with the homies, and like I guess that like built up like to tardying or whatever, and then like it got back to the probation officer, and he's like, look, like you got like, you know, a couple more chances or some shit, and then like low key like fool came back and it was like, yo, it's a wrap, like brought me to court, and then the court was like, yo, 6 months, boom, or like a year, but like you do 6 months or some shit, you know.
And then we heard a story how the whole time you were in Juvenile, you fantasized about some handrail you wanted to ski, and then when you got out, you just shredded some handrail.
There's this handrail, like I never really hit rails because I was always like scared. Like I actually like back in the day, I randomly remember this. Like I like knew all those phobia dudes. I used to ride with phobia, like all those Minnesota dudes, and like I randomly went up to Clint one day and I was like, yo man, like how the fuck do you skate these rails? Like I seen him front board this rail, like, oh yo, I'm like, how you do that? Like, so one day, man, one day you'll get there, you know, like obviously when you're older and you're just like not tripping, like you got like pop, whatever. And then like I never really hit rails, and I like there's always this perfect rail in Minnesota. It was called like Media One or some shit, and then like perfect 9-seat rail. It's like retarded. And then like I got locked up because I was gonna lip slide it right before I got locked up, and then I got locked up, and the whole time like it was the first time I'd ever been away from my board, so I'd like be in like the cell like fake skating, you know what I mean? Like trying to see if like I could keep my shit there, you know, like keep the routine going. Like I didn't want to get out and be like fucking dusted, you know? I was like, cause I cared about it, you know? And then I got out, I was like, told myself, I was like, I'm gonna lip slide this rail. So I'd be in the cell like fake lip sliding it. And you know, I got out and fucking went straight to the rail and lip slided it like second try. So I was like, I was hyped.
Oh look. Yesterday was Erica's birthday.
Oh, damn.
And a pink cake.
Can you guys sing happy birthday to Erica?
Oh yeah, please, fellas.
See, I don't even know how to sing that song.
Oh, and it's got Minnie and Mickey
I'm
and
tone
all.
deaf, but I'm gonna try.
This looks like a very expensive cake.
Happy birthday to you.
Cha cha cha.
Happy birthday to you.
Cha cha cha.
Happy birthday, dear Erica.
Cha cha cha.
Happy birthday to you.
This is hilarious. Thank
Blow
you
the
guys.
candles, make a wish. A pentagram.
Oh, that was trying to do it
They
twice.
didn't even hit you with the magic one.
Look at that.
I know,
No,
it
we kept it
sparks.
simple.
Thank you
Go on
guys.
forever.
That was nice of you guys.
pentagram,
Want some cake?
That's dope.
Hey, bro,
21?
I think
You up. Hell yeah.
21. Yep. Turned 21. I've been illegally drinking this whole time on the show. Now I'm legal.
Hey, Derrick, I watched an interview with you this morning where you were saying how Chad Tim Tim was like one of the first dudes to hook you up with pop war boards.
Oh yeah.
But then that was in the time frame when you were trying to do the nollie heel down Hollywood High, right?
Yeah,
The surgery.
exactly. Yeah.
So what's it like waiting a year? Are you just hoping, like fingers crossed, that nobody goes there and nollie heels
I mean, like
before you do?
I really didn't care, bro.
Yeah.
Like people always do tricks and shit, but it's just like, luckily, like that trick hasn't been done, and I was like went back for it, and like I did it. So I wasn't like thinking like, damn, hopefully nobody did it. Obviously, like I tried it a few times before I like fucked my ankle up, but I was just thinking like, man, hopefully nobody do it, because I told myself like, man, that's the trick that I need to do. Like that would like seal my part. You know, I had a full part, but that was still the deal right there. So I mean, luckily nobody went back and did it and shit. Right. So I got it, and then like
it's a happy story.
Like it was just meant to be. Like if you want something, man, and if you just ask for it, then you will get it eventually. You just gotta work hard enough for it and
realistically,
stay true to it. You know what I mean?
Nobody fucking
Like,
nollie heel in 16. I'm yet to see anybody coming close to that shit. That's bad.
but I was like,
Throw down nollie heel.
I don't know. I just tried it one day. I tried it one day, and then like I was like, fuck it. It was like, you need to get that, and I was like, all right. My main thing was like, all right, at that point in time, like I was just so like hungry to like just not necessarily exactly, you know what I mean, make it happen. So like, fuck it. If I get this, I know I gotta get a photo. You know what I mean? I have to get a photo. I have to, and it got ran, but it wasn't like the best photo, but it got ran, and that was my goal. Like, you got, if you set goals for yourself, like then you will be successful. Like that was the success for me. By being in a magazine, you know what I mean? Like, not necessarily Nollie Hill in the 16, but necessarily being in the mag. Like, damn, like I completed a goal. Like that's being successful. You know, you're not better than nobody, so shit. successful by completing goals.
I like that.
Erica has a pro model.
Yeah, my own. Well, it's not a
Check
pro
out
model.
Erica's
It's not a pro
board.
model.
I've seen that.
Not a
What's
pro
up with
model.
that? Let me
But
get one of
we're
those.
gonna give one of these
Yeah.
away on Ride Channel.
Shout out to
Damn,
Enjoy.
who's gonna enjoy that one?
How do I enter to win?
This one, I guess someone's gonna win it. I don't know.
You should put that as your Tinder photo.
Yeah, I'm not gonna use Tinder. I have a boyfriend, but
I didn't know.
but the proceeds for this board, the very limited amount of these boards that are made, it goes to keep a breast cancer awareness month, which is
You gotta take a picture with the board next to the cake.
You
The
look
board
like
and the
you-
cake.
Hey, what's
Yeah.
up with the slice of that? I was playing.
Yeah, let's
fine.
yeah.
Try to eat
These
it.
guys are trying to have some
Let's go,
cake
man.
and eat it too. What about shoplifting at Mall of America?
Oh, that's what I used to ditch school for. Yeah, that's why I left that out. But now that you taught me,
Antoine, keep your head up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So can you give us an update on Antoine?
Yeah, I talked to him about